Hi guys, welcome back to Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Laura Brady. This is episode 170 of the Knitting Crafting podcast. You can find us on Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, and also Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. Flying solo again today, so gotta do Karen's part here. Weather report. It's been raining. Not enjoying that. So, haven't been able to walk outside. And temperatures are dipping. It's Sunday the 8th. It's around 7:17 here, and it's 51 degrees, but does not feel like 51. And you can see I have a hoodie on, which is very unusual for me. That's okay. It's supposed to warm up a little bit, but of course there's going to be more rain. It's gearing up for Halloween, I think. All right, this will probably be a short one. I have 5 FOs to share, and I believe 5 whips. Just a reminder, we are still running the Make the Gifts MCAL in our Ravelry group, and that is anything that you craft that you're going to be gifting to somebody other than yourself. You can enter through December 31st. There's an FO thread and a chatter thread, and we'll be pulling prizes from both of those threads. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and run through a shop. Well, I've done like 2 shop updates. I have sold out on quite a few of the bags already, but let me go ahead and show you what I have left. And we will start with the sock size drawstring bags. I have a Mary Poppins, and as usual, the top is what's on the inside of the bag as well. One of those. I have one of the Super Mario Brothers left. I have one of the leaves left. I have 2 of the ones that they're very fall with turkeys and scarecrows and pumpkins. And then, just so you can see a little bit better maybe, the inside has pumpkins on it as well. So I have 2 of those. I have got one of the watercolor flowers left. And I've got 2 of the Charlie Brown Halloween. Moving on to medium. Only 1 of the Mary Poppins left. 2 of the Super Mario. 1 leaf. Okay, I got folded. Let me fix that fold. There we go. 1 leaf. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the ones with the turkey and scarecrows. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Charlie Browns. Then in the small wire framed bag, I have 1 of the Super Marios. And in the large fall bag with the scarecrows and turkeys, I've got 2 of those. Hoping my pile doesn't fall. I did add a couple of new pouches into the shop. So I've got unicorns, and they have needle stops in there, a pair of scissors, pink, 10 pink stitch marker, light bulb stitch markers. I was trying to get the progress keeper so I can show you. And then they have, it's really cute, unicorn progress keeper. So that's the large one. And then I have that in the small, which has everything in there but the scissors. Also in the large, I have a confetti one with the scissors, needle stops. There's a progress keeper. And I have 2 of the small confetti. And 2 of the nutcracker small ones. So all of those are in the Etsy shop right now, Knit for Brains Designs. With this weather, the allergies and sinuses are flared up. It's been really windy, and that never helps. I tried to go for an outdoor walk yesterday, and I only made it like a mile and a half. And I ended up coming home and finishing on the treadmill because the wind was bothering my ears. So, yeah. All right, FOs. So the first one, I finished 4 scrubbies. So the yarn I'm using is a cotton yarn that I dyed. And then a sparkle yarn from Red Heart. And that is the watermelon color. And they're just little scrubbies. So I did 4 of those. So these are going into the gift basket for Christmas. And obviously I have a ton more yarn to knit more, but knitting these for some reason flare up my tendonitis, arthritis, whatever it is I have in my thumb. For these, no, I do not have a pattern. Or there is not a pattern. I mean, I'm sure there is a pattern out there. I use a size 8 needle, and I cast on 15 stitches and knit 20 rows. And then I do a stretchy, I believe I do a stretchy bind off. Yeah, I do a stretchy bind off. Jenny's Surprisingly Stretchy Bind Off, I think it's called. So that's how I make those up. And then my other FO is a big one. It's a new one, and it's already finished. So I had shown last time, I had finished Laura's Sea Glass, which is a tank top pattern by Meg of Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits. I was knitting it out of sweet tea yarn that she had sent me. I did send it to her, and it fit good, so that was great. Well, I decided to cast, I had plenty of that yarn left, so I decided to cast on one for myself. So not only did I cast it on, but I finished it. Oh, just fold it so it's a little wrinkly. And it came out so good. Oh, I got an end there I need to trim, I can see. And it fits perfectly. So I was quite excited about that. It is a perfect fit. I did not block it or anything. I probably should. Just to kind of open that lace a little bit and flatten that out, because you can see how it's kind of going up a little bit there. Now, unlike Laura's, because hers I forgot to change to a smaller needle for doing the I-core edging, I switched to the smaller needle on mine, and I wish I would not have. I should have done it with the larger needle. I made it quite a bit tighter, which is fine. It fits really, really well. But I think I would prefer it to be done with the larger needle, so that will be a change I do next. I can't believe I missed trimming that. But yeah, so I knocked that out right away, which I had planned on when I cast it on, because I will probably bring this with me to Vegas, and it will be worn already. So that's all the FOs. There wasn't a whole lot. It has been a busy couple of weeks with grandbabies. I had a lot of extra days with them, and then I got into, I did a couple updates, a lot of cleaning and organizing, which I know Karen would be laughing about right now, and then I started going through a whole cooking phase, so I've been cooking meals every night, which isn't really normal for me, but I kind of go through these phases every once in a while, so that's happening right now. We'll see how long it lasts. I mean, hey. All right. So, that went down the wrong way. Moving on to whips. Oh boy. Let me see. Okay. Okay. So that tank top that I had just shown was Sweet Tea Yarns, and it's Benny and the Jets. I just found that in the bag. So I went ahead and I started another one for myself, and I am using Knit Stroll Fingering, because I have a ton of this left still that was sent to me, a bunch of sweater quantities and a couple colors. So I'm doing another sea glass. So there's the pattern. And I pretty much just got it started. So I got the little back part. Yeah. And just started the left shoulder strap. So the bottom is put on hold until you do shoulders and front, which I'm a pro at this pattern now, seeing that this is my third one. So this is the yarn, and I have a bunch of skeins of this, so that'll be no problem. And this actually does not take a whole lot. For myself, I am knitting the size small. I definitely made sure I measured, and yeah, it was perfect fit. So doing that. So I basically kept it in the same bag, just move new yarn in there. And I will do the I-cord edging with the same needle I do the body with, because I think I'm going to like that a lot better. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is a new cast on. I did purchase this pattern. Oh, don't tell me it doesn't tell me what the name of it is. I don't know the name because I did not print the first picture, the first page, because I was like, why waste ink? But I did just add it to my library, so okay, it is called, it's a Hohi Locatelli pattern. It is called Storm Shawl. Let me bring it up a little bigger so you guys can see. So this is what it looks like. And the yarn I'm using is an Arkansas Yarn Co. Sock Yarn Society. And it's called Granny Smith Walked Uphill Both Ways. It is on her Yummy Sparkle. So, Sock Yarn Society, Arkansas Yarn Co. This is going to be a Christmas gift. Guys, look at that sparkle. And I'll pick it up in a minute. And I am loving this knit. Of course, it's going to be a little hard to show you because, let me see if I can spread it out a little bit. You guys know, I lost one of my needle steps. You guys know I love to have my projects on a short cord. So this is what it looks like so far, and it is a really, really fun knit because who does not like to drop stitches? Then there's some short rows, there's some lace section, drop stitches. So I'm really happy with this, and like I said, this is really fun to knit. I had to actually put it away the other day because it's so enjoyable. It's good. It's very potato chippy, so it's great for TV watching. So, so, well, we'll wait on that one. Let's do this one next, which I showed you last time. Not a ton of progress has been made on my socks. Mainly because the husband's been working a lot, so haven't really been in the car traveling or anything like that, or out to eat as much. So I haven't had time to work on them. 4 Hour Sock by Lolo Did It. Also, last week I did not have dance with the grandbabies because they had the sniffles. So the yarn I'm using for the contrast is a Plymouth yarn, DK lavender. And the main color is the Yarn Tree. And the colorway is Let's Celebrate. Oh, looks like I stopped in the middle of the row. And I just started the contrast decreasing toe. I was working on these when I was babysitting. I think I put it away because the kids needed something. But as I was working on these, my granddaughter, yet again, was like, "What are you knitting, Grandma?" I'm like, "Socks." "Who for?" "Are those for me?" I'm like, "No." "Well, I need you to make me some socks." And I went through the whole thing again about I can't knit them in a day. Or I can't knit them like, start them and finish them while I'm babysitting them. So the next time I went over to see her, I brought a placemat. And I traced her foot. That way I could make her some big girl socks. Because prior to this, I've done either like the magic heel or what was the other ones I did? I don't think they had a heel. But anyway, it's time to actually make her big girl socks with the with an actual heel and whatnot. So I'm using a free pattern as a guideline, but I'm not, well, as you can tell from all my writing over there, I've been changing it up a little bit and changing it to fit her foot. So it's called Toe Up Toddler Socks, a pattern by Sheila Stromberg. And it has size small, which is 2 to 3 year old, medium 3 to 4 year old, and large 4 to 5 year old. And that is a free pattern on Ravelry. So I'm just using this as a guideline. I am using the sweet tea yarn that I have left over from the 2 tank tops. And I've got, oops, well, that's all twisted. That's fine. I've got a little toe so far. I didn't want to go too far on these because I want to try them on and make sure as far as the fit, because they look a tad, well, maybe not. It's so hard to tell with the little, I think, ooh. I just want to try them on and make sure before I go too far. So, of course, I'm using a little unicorn stitch marker. And I've got, oh, I got these on backwards. Hold on. I've got unicorn needle stops. So I'm going to try to remember when I'm done podcasting to put these in my backpack, because we have dance class tomorrow and I can try it on her foot before I put her ballet shoes on. So it'll be perfect timing. And she'll be so excited. And I have it in one of my newer bags, which I do have some of these left in the shop, I believe. Couldn't resist the gizmo fabric. Thought it was so cute. So I had to keep one. I almost kept one of the Smurf ones too, but by the time I decided I wanted to keep one, they sold out. So, not keeping one of those. Alright, next up is, and I gotta pull the picture up on my phone because, yet again, didn't print up the first page. Is the unicorn I'm working on for Peanut for Christmas. It is a free pattern. It is called Jazzy the Unicorn. So that's what it's supposed to look like. We'll see. So far, that hat turned into a head. And I've gotten one ear done. So that'll end up getting attached. Oops, not like, hold on, a little crooked. And I'm working on the second ear right now. So I have made, I haven't touched this since the last podcast until today. So the plan is after podcast, I'm going to work on this for a bit before I end up picking up something else to work on, because I need to get this finished so I can start Little Man's Stuffy for Christmas, which a fabulous viewer contacted me. I think she commented is where it was. And I have been talking about Little Man loving the Booba cartoon, and she had to look it up to see what a Booba was. And then she told me that there was a pattern for Booba. So they call it White Troll and Mouse, because he has a mouse friend. Let me see if I can find just a Booba picture right there. So I'm going to have to purchase this pattern and crochet this for Little Man, because he is going to go berserk. Those are the two patterns you get with it. So, quite excited about that. I really appreciate that she let me know that, because perfect. Speaking of patterns, there was a new pattern released. Let me go to Instagram, which I thought I had purchased it because, well, here's the thing. I want to say it was like the first day it was released or something. It was free until like midnight or whatever. So I had went and done the purchase, but I did not actually download it and print it. Well, I went in the next day to go ahead and do that, and it's not in my Ravelry anymore. So I am going to have to actually go to Ravelry and purchase it. It's a hat. It is by Chit Chat Knits. It is called the Flying Geese hat. Well, this is her wearing it. Well, let me show you a better, because this picture is better because it kind of shows you like all the angles. It's really cute. And you guys know I have been pretty much knitting all of her patterns that have been releasing lately. And I want to say it is a DK weight, but I had a couple different yarns I was thinking about using for this. They're fingering weight, but I'll just go ahead and hold them double, so they'll work out the same way. So check that out if you want a new hat pattern to knit up. That's all the actual knitting I have. I do have a couple Goodwill finds, and I have another Yarny item that was sent to me. I guess we'll start with Goodwill first. So, right after I had started that unicorn, I went in, I don't remember if this was Goodwill. Yes, it was Goodwill because it's right on the back. And I found this kit. Okay, but it's really kind of, I paid $2.99 for it. That's kind of funny because it says crochet stuffed doll kit. And then down here it says learning to knit. It is crochet. It has the crochet hook and everything in there, and it was complete. It was still sealed. I actually opened it to peep in there. So at some point I will also make this unicorn and give it to Peanut as well. I forgot to silence my watch. Joan, I'm podcasting. Oh, let me silence that. I still don't think I silenced it. There we go. All right. And then I don't even remember what else I had bought at Goodwill. Oh, yeah, I do. Kind of. I did go ahead and pick these up. It's missing 2 of the crochet hooks. It's the Knit Picks Bright Crochet Hook set, but I really wasn't too concerned with that because they were 99 cents, and actually they were not even 99 cents because this was the Color of the Week, so it was half off that. So you can always use extra crochet hooks. And then I found some yarn. We'll start with the Knit Picks first. This one is Comfy Fingering. This is Marlin. Is that the name? Yes. Okay. So, and it was 99 cents. This one is Kotlin, and it is, I'll put the sticker right over it, Blackberry it looks like. That was also 99 cents. This is the Kotlin as well. It's called Clementine. 99 cents. And that is a DK weight on all the Kotlins. Oh, these are the same. Guess I have a second skein of the Merlin. This one is a Cotlin, and it is Sprout. And then I found a Cascade Longwood. Does it have a colorway? Or is Longwood the colorway? No, that's got to be... Oh, it looks like it just has a color number. It's number 16. Well, okay. I paid 99 cents for this as well. Try to put that back in there. So those were my Goodwill finds this time for crafting. Of course, I found a lot of other stuff, but you guys probably wouldn't be interested in all that. I get the kids a lot of stuff at Goodwill, so. All right, and then I received the Sock Yarn Society for this month. So if for some reason you have not received it, you might want to look away, because I'm going to show it. So, and it is a really nice kit this time. Well, it is every time. So you get the postcard that tells you what's inside it. Inside your Sock Yarn Society, October 2023. Only Sweetly Creepy, it's called. So you get the yarn, which that's the name of it, is Only Sweetly Creepy, and it is gorgeous. It's got pinks and grays, and there's all speckles. It is beautiful. Then, extra, you get a Queen Bee Beanie pattern by Cheryl Ham, who is also Hypnotic Yarn. You get can't find the little thing on it. It's in there somewhere. Well, that's weird. I can't find the little thing. It's in there somewhere. You get a pom-pom. You get a Arkansas Yarn Co. pom-pom button. You get a Plum Deluxe Pumpkin Spice Black Loose Leaf Tee. A Pink Pumpkin Leverback Progress Keeper and a Resin Arkansas Leverback Progress Keeper. Hold on, let me flip those over so you can see those a little better. How cute is that pink little pumpkin, guys? And that was all in the Octobers. And the card is so cute that they printed up. So that was the front side. That's the back side. So if you have not checked out Arkansas Yarn Co., you definitely should. They have, oh, there's a hat tag too. Handmade with love. You should definitely check them out. They are arkansasYarnCo.com. Otherwise, there is a Arkansas Yarn Co. App that you can go to as well. Ha! I just found the little loop thing. I couldn't find the little loop thing on the pom-pom, but it's hidden because this is like a really fluffy pom-pom. So that was a nice little surprise in the mail. Enjoyed that. And that's it. The only thing, crafty things I bought was when I was thrifting. I've been a really good girl. My Thanksgiving kit I bought should be on its way. What else is new? Not a whole lot. I did take Little Man the other day after I picked him up from school, and I got his hair cut. Like a little handsome dude. He was really not feeling it that day, though. He did give us some, definitely give me some issues, but that's okay. I mean, he's 3. It happens. Alisha and the fam went and had some pictures taken. So there's Peanuts. Little Man. This is their dog, Packer. Oops. And Alisha and her husband, Phil. You know, Phil, the one I knit all the socks for. He's my knit-worthy person. He wears the stuff I knit more than if I knit something for my daughter. So I actually feel like it's appreciated when I knit for him. Coming up. So I'm done with fall and Halloween bags. So the next update, whenever that might be, I'm planning on getting into Christmas. So the next few updates will be the Christmas bags. So that'll be coming up in the shop. I think I have another new item I'm going to be adding to the shop too. I need to actually talk to my husband about that because I need help with that, potentially. Next podcast would normally be October 22nd. We will not be here. My husband and I will be in Vegas. So the next time that you see us will be on November 5th. We will be back then. Maybe we'll try to remember to take some pictures. When we're there, I usually do hit a yarn store and a quilt store. And then, you know, all the other fun Vegas stuff and all the food and, yeah, slots and warmer weather, which I will be enjoying. Trying to think if there was anything else. I think that's it for today. So it will be a month when I see you guys. So remember to check out Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy for bags and notions and such. And then if you could like, subscribe, and ring the bell for the podcast, that would be great. And I will see you in, well, a month. Bye.